Audi is gearing up to redefine its electric Grand Tourer pedigree with a sweeping overhaul of the e-tron range for the 2026 model year. Far from a mere refresh, this initiative represents a comprehensive rethink of what the series can deliver: more power, more efficiency, and an even more engaging driving experience. By introducing 3 distinct flavors of the e-tron GT, each calibrated for escalating levels of performance, Audi is making a clear statement: electric driving need no longer be a compromise between daily usability and outright excitement. Rather, it can serve both roles with equal aplomb, appealing to those who crave technical sophistication as much as they do a pulse-quickening rush when they prod the accelerator. At the entry point sits the e-tron GT, a model that already turned heads in its earlier guise but now flexes muscles that were previously reserved for its sportier siblings. Beneath its sculpted hood, Audi's dual-motor, quattro-derived powertrain has been tuned to deliver 670 horses, propelling the car from rest to 62 miles per hour in a scarcely believable 3.4 seconds. For drivers who enjoy the sensation of being pressed back into the seat, this is as dramatic as it gets without stepping into dedicated race-bred territory. Yet Audi has been careful to preserve the poise and control that earned the e-tron GT its reputation, ensuring that every iota of thrust is modulated with grace rather than thrust indiscriminately at the tarmac. Stepping up from the S model brings drivers into RS territory, where the RS e-tron GT puts a potent 844 horsepower between your right foot and the road. Here, the sprint to 62 miles per hour is dispatched in a mere 2.8 seconds, numbers that rival some of the most revered supercars of recent years. Despite the blistering pace, Audi's engineers have focused on striking a harmonious balance between raw speed and composure. The RS model's chassis calibrations, torque vectoring, and steering feedback have all been retuned to translate that prodigious output into unerring grip and razor-sharp agility, whether you're carving through a mountain pass or simply darting across town. For those whose ambitions know no bounds, the RS e-tron GT Performance represents the pinnacle of electric performance in Audi's current lineup. With a staggering 912 horses on tap, it shrinks the 0 to 62 miles per hour dash to a scarcely believable 2.5 seconds. An achievement that once would have been the exclusive domain of 6-figure supercars bearing exotic nameplates. But this isn't an exercise in raw numbers for their own sake. Instead, the performance model incorporates a boost function that temporarily injects an additional 94 horsepower for up to 10 seconds, giving drivers a brief window of even more spectacular acceleration. Whether launching from a traffic light or sweeping out of a fast corner, the system's responsiveness is both exhilarating and reassuringly precise. All 3 cars share a raft of mechanical refinements designed to enhance both performance and confidence behind the wheel. Audi has shaved weight from the rear drive unit, freeing up handling agility while reducing energy consumption. A redesigned cooling architecture now channels coolant more efficiently around the battery, inverters, and motors, ensuring that repeat bursts of acceleration can be backed up without fear of thermal rollback. Meanwhile, a beefed-up driveshaft and revised all-wheel drive electronics make traction nearly foolproof, dynamically apportioning torque between front and rear axles to suit everything from wet city streets to high-speed sweepers. Perhaps equally compelling is the evolution of the battery pack, which represents Audi's latest step in its relentless pursuit of greater energy density and faster charging. The new 105 kilowatt-hour unit, with 97 kilowatt-hours of usable capacity, tips the scales a full 20 pounds lighter than its predecessor thanks to refinements in cell chemistry and module architecture. Supporting it is a high current charging system rated for 400 amps, which not only shaves minutes off DC fast charging sessions but also eases the strain on the battery during repeated rapid top-ups. When combined with the car's 2-chamber, 2-valve air suspension, drivers receive a ride that's both supple and sure-footed, automatically adapting ride height and damping to match driving conditions, from brisk motorway cruising to more athletic cornering. Climbing into the cabin, the changes are immediately tangible in both feel and function. New seat designs offer improved bolstering and upholstery materials that resist wear while maintaining the plush comfort expected of a Grand Tourer. Entry sills have been reshaped for easier ingress, and a redesigned steering wheel, square-topped and square-bottomed in a nod to contemporary sports car styling, lends an air of modernity to the cockpit. Audi's latest MMI graphics provide crisp new animations and customizable layouts, ensuring that drivers can configure information readouts, from navigation to battery state and power delivery, exactly as they prefer. Visually, the 2026 e-tron lineup has also received subtle aesthetic enhancements that underscore the series' newfound vigor without departing from the clean, athletic lines that define its character. Aerodynamic details such as refined underbody panels and a reshaped rear diffuser help reduce drag and lift at high speeds, improving both efficiency and stability. LED matrix headlights now feature sharper edge lighting and dynamic turn signals, giving the car a distinct presence both day and night. On the RS models, wider wheel arches accommodate broader tires, while gloss black accents and exclusive wheel designs convey a more sinister posture. At the business end of the transaction, prospective buyers in Europe can already place orders for the 2026 e-tron series. Pricing has been positioned to reflect the step change in capability. The e-tron GT begins at around $135,000, edging into the market alongside similarly aspirated luxury coupes. The RS e-tron GT asks for approximately $158,000, placing it in serious contention with high-performance hybrids and entry-level exotics. At the summit sits the RS e-tron GT Performance, arriving with a sticker price near $172,000, an investment that promises an experience more akin to a track-focused thoroughbred than a conventional electric sedan.